Hey guys, Jesse the A&G guy over here at Mercedes-Benz of Lindon with Steve Ward. Today we're going to bring you one of our best-selling vehicles that we offer in the SUV style in the 2015 GL450. But before we do that, as always, Steve and I'd like to take a few seconds to thank you guys. If you're watching this on our YouTube page, thanks so much for all the subscribers. Please share it with friends and family. We'd like to boost that a little bit more. We're getting right close to 800,000 views on the different videos and the walkarounds and things that we do down here at the dealership. So as always, we're extremely grateful for that. If you are viewing this vehicle on our eBay page, thank you so much for viewing it on the listing, taking a chance to give us the opportunity to earn your business. If there's any questions that you have, Steve and I can answer any of those kinds of things, whether it be exact specifications on this particular model or any of the other listings, shipping information, or just general information at all. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us. I know that we've taken some time to put our personal cell phone numbers on there. You can reach out to us obviously through our email, as well as responding to us in the eBay website or the eBay page. So anyhow, without further ado, let's bring this nice vehicle to you. So as Steve kind of runs along the side of the car, this is one of my favorite paint colors. This is going to be in a palladium silver paint color as we explain this vehicle to you. It's only been out for a few years. I like it because it's light enough that it doesn't show a lot of the dirt and the grime from the road, but yet it's just got this beautiful deep feel to it, really showcases the body lines, the hood lines, gives the car an extremely powerful prowess and look to it, and works out really, really well. We're really pleased with it. It does appear that this particular paint style is going to be going away for the 2016 model years and being replaced with a little darker version called selenite gray. So while we're right up here in the front, this is where we're going to start. So we've gone to this new grille style. 2013 was the revised body style. For the new year, it was the 2013 SUV, Motor Trend SUV of the year. Carries a lot of the same technologies, which we're really pleased with. We'll notice some of the little ultrasonic buttons in the bumper. Those are going to be for our parking sensors. Allows us to be able to tie in and see the curbs, vehicles in front of us, objects. Gives us the little beep beep in the front and the back. Also allows us to tie into the new electromechanical steering system that this GL has, so that we can parallel park itself. Really cool stuff. Housed in the little chrome in the chrome housings are they going to be the LED daytime running lights. Very aesthetically pleasing. Really, really good performance as far as visibility, being able to judge depth and distance, how fast a vehicle's going. And then scrolling right up to the top is our new Mercedes-Benz intelligent lighting system that we're debuting on a lot of the cars. Really nice, aggressive LED turn signals, auto leveling, as well as cornering xenon headlights, as well as the adaptive high beam assist, so we can actually tie into the camera that's right up in the front of this window. It's what we call a 3D stereoscopic camera. It picks up paint lines for the parking or for the lane tracking package, as well as vehicles, and senses light, so we can turn the high beams on automatically, which is really cool. So really nice, sculpted, clean look on the new GLs. We've been really pleased with it. One of the major changes for the 15 GL is going to be right up underneath the hood. It'll be the Powerplant. In the previous years for 13-14, we were seeing a twin turbocharged V8 for CAFE regulations, fuel economy, and what the owners and users are asking for is high performance but better fuel efficiency. So this is Mercedes-Benz answer. We're running a 3-liter twin turbocharged V6 high pressure direct fuel injection. While Steve fixes the camera here, we'll get you back up to speed. We've taken this just to kind of fill you guys in. We've taken this video like 6 times today, so if we experience a few little glitches, we're at the point where we're just gonna roll with it. So bear with us, and we'll get through this. Anyhow, back to this. So it's a 3-liter twin turbocharged V6 high pressure direct fuel injection. The electromechanical steering system. This helps us meet some of the CAFE regulations that are coming down the way. 362 horsepower, 369 foot-pounds of torque. This is going to be run through our 7-speed automatic transmission, and this GL is all-wheel drive, so it does have the 4MATIC system. Allows us to transfer power front to back, side to side, depending on what the traction situation calls for. It's great for all-season driving. Even in the summertime, gives us a little extra added traction. Perfect for the rain and the water conditions, as well as obviously snow and ice. So beautiful car. Again, for us here in the Utah Valley, ski resorts and things like that, this is obviously one of those go-to choices. Really, really good car. As we come across to the side, we'll point out some of the key features that will be on this GL. This particular one does have what we call the appearance package. How we know that is by this 20-inch wheel here. It's got a nice machined finish on the front with what we call a Himalaya gray back set. Helps hide and disguise some of the brake dust. The wheels look a little bit cleaner more often. Really nice feature. These are going to be wrapped in a 20-inch with a Pirelli tire. Now, this model, guys, has about 2,600 miles on it. It is pre-owned. It's a Carfax one owner. It's clean. It's a non-smoker. The windows have already been tinted. It's really ready for somebody, just a good discount. So the car's in like new condition. So we'll point out any little objects that we see as well. Also, another piece of the appearance package is going to be the rubber-studded stainless steel running boards that we see down here along the bottom, which is really nice. It'll tie into the rear 20-inch wheel. And then I do like all the stainless trim. Mercedes-Benz has really learned their lesson. Instead of painting all of the window sills and that kind of stuff, the roof carrying system, we've gone to just a nice stainless steel. It doesn't rust, doesn't corrode, very low maintenance, which obviously that's going to be something nice for everybody. This one also has the chrome, what we call a chrome accessory package. So behind each one of the door handles is a nice little chrome piece, as well as on the top of the hood fins, just an extra little pop and flare. But what I've found is that people with longer fingernails, women in their wedding rings and things like that, it prevents us from scratching the paint on the back of this. Also, keyless go is an option on this one. So a touch of the door handle on the outside, the car will lock. Simple touch on the inside of the door handle, all four of the doors will unlock. And then we have the push button start and stop, which will tie into that as well. Fuel doors are always on the passenger side for Mercedes-Benz. It's a nice safety feature. If you should run out of fuel, you are standing in on the shoulder of the traffic instead of in the lanes. Coming back to the back, we do have a polycarbonate lens material for both the rear tail lights as well as the front. They're shatterproof. They're a really cool system to where, especially the headlights, they don't get that crazy clouding and yellowing discoloration. LEDs in the back, very bright, very noticeable, really, really cool look. Another piece of the appearance package, the exhaust pipes will actually come right out and exit the back of the vehicle. As you'll notice on both sides of the car, traditionally they're just they're just tucked right up underneath the rear bumper. We'll also notice the rear parking sensors again in the back of the bumper. We'll see our 4MATIC designation here for the all-wheel drive system, and then the nomenclature on the GL450. All the GLs do have a power rear hatch, so we'll be able to power this right up. Our backup camera lives inside this. We've got the push buttons to be able to close as well as lock the deck lid. Also on the inside, what's unique to the GL is a set of power folding third row seats. This system is very easy for grandma to operate, grandpa to operate, for the little ones to operate, to be able to climb in and out of the back. I myself, I'm 6'1", I can sit in the back very comfortably. That being said, I wouldn't want to sit back here for 12 hours and run to Cali, but you know, if it's date night, movie night, a short road trip, more than enough room for an adult to sit back in the back. So really nice cargo space in the back. Push of a button, we can fold this right down. So, and then as we come across to the side, we'll notice the nice hip lines that we'll see on the side of the car. Again, the nice body contour lines with this palladium silver. The only little minor flaw or defect that we've been able to find on this particular GL, there is a little teeny tiny paint nick. This is my pinky that you'd be able to compare that to. We'd actually be able to just touch that up really quick before we delivered it to somebody, and without us pointing it out, you would have noticed. Outside of that, the tires still have the little knobbies on the outside of them. And then taking a look at some of the other optional features with the parking assist package that this car has on it. We have a forward-facing camera, a backup camera, and then we have little cameras that are actually housed underneath the bottom of each of the exterior mirrors, so we can stitch that all together. Also the lane tracking package, which will give us a little triangle designation here, so it monitors objects in our blind spot. So really, really nice car. I'll open up the back door for you. Tons of rear leg room, one-touch windows, pinch protection, child locks. This one does have the eucalyptus wood trim in it. We'll see the knee bolsters in the backs of the seats, a little extra added room. Now, what's also unique for the 13 through 15 model years is we can actually fold down the second row of seats to enter the third row of seats, both driver and passenger side. You know, Steve caught a view of the panorama roof. So let me show you how the seat system works. So we can actually either just pull this forward like this, and then we can actually just fold the whole seating surface down flat. I'll let Steve kind of sneak in here so you guys can see what that looks like. Or we have the option with the memory seats being in the driver and the passenger side. We can flip this back up, actually positions. We'll fold this down. It's very simple to do. Pull this forward. The seats will move up out of the way if need be. And then I've got my power folding buttons that will be just right here. Steve's got them right there. And then I can actually just press these and the seats will fold up automatically. Really, really easy and convenient to use. So the seats will automatically reconfigure for the front. One thing I really like is the hand stitching that's in all of the GLs. It's a standard feature now. Beautiful cross stitch down the armrests, down the center consoles. One thing that we'll notice: one-touch windows, pinch protection, power folding mirrors, illuminated door sills. I really love how we're bringing our seat controls right up to the tops of the door panel. We're no longer having to stick our hands down on the sides of the seats. We can actually just adjust everything right from the top. Really nice leather quality, central command knob, Navi, backup cameras, heated seats, dual zone climate control, heated cooled cup holders, trip display and odometer. Some really cool features, electronic park brake. What we can do is we'll actually hop in here real quick. We'll fire this up so you guys can kind of get a sense of some of the tech in this car. So we'll turn this on. This will bring up our command system that we'll traditionally see here. So what we'll have is we've got 2,634 miles on this. A nice multi-function display steering wheel. Really easy to read gauges, instrumentation, and cluster. I love the voice control. With the voice control, it's very simple to utilize. A press of a button. After it loads its speech data, obviously. Navigation. It'll take us into our navigation features. Telephone. It'll take us to our phone book, as well as our satellite radio, and so on and so on. So they've really worked out a lot of the kinks. Bluetooth audio streaming is really nice. Heated seats and eco start stop feature, so we can actually turn the engine off as you come to a stop. Really cool brake hold feature that I love. The dual zone climate control, heated and cooled cup holders. Inside the center console will actually be a USB drive system, so we can actually plug in and run, so we can charge iPhone 6s and Androids and all that kind of stuff. It's a really nice, unique system. All of the GLs do have an air ride suspension. This one particular one goes up and down with load leveling, and then we have our little central command dial here as well, so that I can come in and adjust for all the different features that we would have on this one if I want to just run and operate. To show you some of the cool parking features, all I have to do is simply activate the reverse gear. I have this beautiful backup camera with my high-res screens, and then I think we have the best stitching in the industry. You'll notice as I turn my steering wheel, my line of sight, as we call it, would adjust and change for where we're turning into. And then if I activate a forward-moving gear, now I've got my forward-moving cameras, and then I can actually come over and slide and select different views of what I want depending on what the scenario calls for. So really cool technology. They've done a brilliant job with it. This is one of the cars that we offer, even next to some of our sedans with the S-Class, the E-Class. It's got such a long wheelbase that it really soaks up in the travel of the road really well. It's extremely quiet on the inside, and you get pretty much all the laps of luxury. They've just done such a good job with the vehicle. So as always, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in, watch the video, hang out with us for a few minutes. If there's anything that I or Steve can do for you, as always, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We look forward to earning the opportunity to earn your business, whether it be in the immediate future or a little ways down the road. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great afternoon. We'll talk to you soon.